Smoking Joe. Melody. The Club. Smoke weed again. The TheD420 Show. People want to smoke weed again. I ain't talking about that. The TheD420 Show. People want to smoke weed again. I ain't talking about that. The TheD420 Show. People want to smoke weed again. I ain't talking about that. Yo, it's the TheD420 Show. We about to start, so spark up, kid. We're gonna be smoking blunts from a stage. You got a cold, man. Don't you think your Josh just be busted instead of paying all that for a dentist to a Josh? Shit's busted. Like some fucking talking slick. Melodies and crazy things. You're talking that nigga trying to beat a Steve Stone is still the worst. This motherfucker's like a purse. Every dirty trick I'm in his down to Jim Paul's words. Smoking Joseph from the scene. On the fighting street. All the way out from North Cali representing the Mendo. And-A-N-T-L-I-V-E. You know that's me just how I be. If you can't see, I'm just crazy. So come and smoke your weed with me. We got the news with the comedy and urban on the street. And when it comes to marijuana shows, yeah, we cannot be weak. So go and grab some Roger and come and have a seat. Because the time is about to show up, so we do it every week. Should look like caramel butter. It's the TheD420 Show. That looks delicious. Now let me ask you a question. How long will that last? How many hits will we be getting out of that?
Tonight, by the end of the show.
I've been on it. I smoked about half of it. And I'm pretty fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been going overdose. I went to the Mendo Doughboy's house and...
All right, well, before I smoke my cigar, let me get a little blaze in because y'all this nigga time. I'm glad we ain't driving because we got pulled over right now. We'd be all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah.
They'd be like, they'd arrest me and Smokey talking about we kidnapped Steve.
Yeah.
You know that shit.
Blame.
They be pulling. Yeah, they be posting. You wouldn't have to, nigga. They pull you out of that shit, and they be like, "Are they trying to retaliate for those 51 Mexicans?"
Yes,
I can pass it off that he's my uncle.
I'm sorry, bro. I know you got the white beard. I know you got the biker beard, but nah, that ain't working.
You don't think my white half can pull it off? I can do it.
Oh, your eyes say spick.
Oh, my eyes, yeah.
Your eyes say spick.
See.
As soon as the cop said,
see, senor.
Hello, sir. You be like, "Órale, vato." So you Mexican? You be like, "No, I was born in LA."
They call me of an Asian descent.
Oh, now you have Asian descent.
Slanty ass.
Cop's gonna be like, "Yo, I ain't a Democrat politician. Get your ass back to me." These cuffed up. You know how it work.
My Fu Manchu.
Right now, I'm throwing out my age.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Ant Live, Steve Stoner, and Smoking Joe Rocha. Boom,
yo,
boom,
yo,
boom.
yo. What are we streaming on, man? Are we streaming
We
on?
are on YouTube.
We YouTubing it today? All right.
We're on YouTube.
All right.
You know, last week was the birthday bash. We did that on Facebook.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry I missed it. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it was a double basher.
It was wonderful.
I celebrated by going on vacation.
Yeah.
Dude.
Don't worry, Stevie. Every time I get out of the job and I get in the car and Penny starts talking to me, I go on vacation too. She be talking to me and I be like, doo-doo-doo-doo. And she don't see the sign on my ear that says "Do not disturb." Doo-doo-doo. Out of here. You know what I'm saying? No, it was a good one, Mom. Brandy asked me what I wanted, and you know when the kids ask me for shit, I try to get stuff that that's short paper that I just don't feel like getting. So I asked her to get me this bag here, and look, it comes with a holster all set up.
Oh damn!
Look at that. I like it.
Holster for what?
For my dick. Sometimes it gets tiresome.
Must be a small.
I know. No, it's girthy. It's quite girthy.
Oh.
And it's long in the inside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just looks short. Anyway, I asked for this bag because Kyla is now dragging me kicking and screaming to the gym. So, you know, when I'm there with my bikers and shit, I'm like, yo, I don't want to have my fucking wallet and everything in my pocket because if I'm trying to get on the treadmill or I'm trying to fucking do the elliptical or whatever, the shit's just bouncing around. So I asked for this bag so I can just throw everything in there, have it right here on my chest. This doubles up for the phone. So my phone fits in there perfectly so I can put my headphones and I can just enjoy myself working out without having the shit in my pockets. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just love this motherfucker. This shit stays on me almost all day. I throw my wallet in there, extra magazines, loose bullets. I'm ready. Keep playing. Yes.
No. Loose bullets.
That's right, man. You never know. You never look. You think I'm bullshitting? Hold on.
No, I'm not. I know you're not bullshitting. Why would there's no way I would think something like that.
I know you know, because I know you know you know.
I know.
Yeah, I know you know. Hold up. Where's my shit?
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
223. In case I gotta throw this bitch in the AR and get somebody a good fuck.
Yeah.
And 9mm, of course. But I figure leave a 223. You never know when a nigga need it from me. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And please don't be offended when I mean nigga, I mean cops. I don't trust them at all.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's so scary.
You stand behind them, Steve. Don't worry. You'll feel safe.
Well, I will be safe if I stand behind them.
Yep, right behind them.
I'm safe if I stand behind them.
You stand right behind them. Do me a favor, don't duck.
I don't have to.
No, don't duck. Stay right with them. Stay right there with them. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want to waste too much ammo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's certainly in that bag.
This is a side product. No, this is just by my desk. In case while I'm about to smoke, somebody tries to interrupt me. Huh?
I just sent you a picture that I know you'll enjoy. You know, I've been on vacation for a couple weeks, and I took a lot of pictures for Penny, but today I took some pictures for you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a Winchester pump. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve, you need to get some oh man.
I got about a half a dozen other pictures of it.
Man, you should. If I would have known you would have sent you a little setup so you could have cleaned that shit yourself.
Come on, Mr. Live. I'm not cleaning anything. I cleaned enough while I was up there, for crying out loud.
Oh, please stop crying like a woman. You sound like you sound like Penny. I'm cleaned enough. Good God. Good God, man. Can we get into the damn show?
I thought we were. We were into the show.
No. Things to talk about. Agenda. Let's start off with this, and this should make you feel safe, Stephen.
Okay.
In Chirac, which doubles up as Chicago, the police. Yeah, Chirac, where you need to hold on to your crack. Okay?
I have to do that everywhere.
I know, but this is gonna be even better. Now, police in Chicago, Chi-Town, have been directed that they are no longer to pursue alleged criminals on feet. That means if you get into a car chase, gentlemen, jump out the car and run because they're not supposed to chase you no more. Basically. And I don't know if you heard what Biden was talking about when they were talking about releasing felons, this catch and release with felons. And he said
It's not a fishing expedition.
Yes, it is a fishing expedition. He said we catch and release felons in the manner that a felon to me, someone who commits a real crime, not like drunk driving. That's what your president said, not like drunk driving. So the kids that get run over in the street by drunk drivers are just casualties.
He said it. Ain't nobody going to do it.
Listen, he licks dick. That's it.
Well, he might have talked about it, but nobody's going to do it.
Bro, 1,500 New York City cops just retired and or quit. You think that the motherfucker 17 that are left?
The 17.
How could I be looking to be really locking people up? Fuck out of here.
I'm really stoned here, so let me backtrack. So you saying felons can get caught and released? So taking R. Kelly is R. Kelly.
Yes, they're going to release.
Might have a chance to get out. You're saying?
No, the problem with R. Kelly is that the problem with R. Kelly. You know what the problem with R. Kelly is? He never shared any of those bitches. That's why they locked the fuck up. He locked those girls up in his home all selfishly. Now, had he would have been like Epstein and shared, he would never had a problem, my dog. You ain't never seen Magic Mike, Bishop Juan, or any of those other pimps ever get fucked up because they share their hoes.
Okay, I just checking.
Observation. That was just my mind. That was just an observation. Just an observation.
I'm catching up here. I've been smoking on some of that, Mindo Dope's vanilla kush here. And like,
nice.
Got me fucked up.
I knew it was gone by the end of the
All right, gentlemen, here comes the chopper.
I got 3 more.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
You should be sending one of those away, nigga.
Oh shit! He's in the club banger.
I'm in the building. Chub Dog, the club bangers in the building.
I need a club banger crate list.
So everybody can see Chub and know that he actually works. You see? This is the reason we do this. And if you don't believe me, I'm telling you, when Chub gets on stage, he looks almost grown man size. Look at that.
You inspired me.
Yeah, right up, my dude.
Play some R. Kelly. We need to play some R. Kelly.
Who goes out? Listen,
in the name of love.
Opie wants some R. Kelly. He needs some shuffle in the name of love.
That's a lot of time, man.
That's horrible. And I say, you know why that happened? Because he didn't share his bitches. He didn't share his bitches, bro. What pimp do you know? What pimp do you know at a time like that? Never. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. My bad for getting off topic.
That's crazy. That's not what happened.
Club banger at corner of.
So what's up? What's the topic?
We were just talking about in Chicago. Police can't chase. Yeah, they can't foot chase. So I was saying, if you're in a car chase, pull over and run. You know what I'm saying? That way I should have stopped right then and there.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Run it.
Come on, hey, you know that shit don't work that way.
You can bring it up in court, though. You can bring that up in court, though. You can have your attorney bring that up in court.
Just because they're not allowed to foot chase, that don't mean they ain't gonna chase your ass.
right, but I'm just saying you can bring that up in court. Like, excuse me, the direction was.
And you know what? Number nothing. As fat as you are, you need to stay in the car, motherfucker. You need to get in the
Nah,
game.
nigga, nah.
You don't need to get in the game.
First off, I don't run. The dogs, I don't run. I'm there for the fun. Okay? Ain't got no place to run. My shit all right. You need all.
We all need to run. We all need to go to Chicago.
You can go by yourself. Oh, we going.
You got enough guns.
No. I got thousands, but I ain't trying to go out there. I only got one life.
It's just high capacity magazine and takes effect Friday.
So listen, I know my music is loud. I just want to check in, make sure I say hi to everybody. Let them know that I'm in the building. To our one follower, what's up? One day we're going to get your name. We just don't know who you are right now. You just number one. You're the only one. All right?
Two now.
Two, we got two?
Two now.
Oh, shit.
We got two now, sir.
Next year we're going to some penny I said hi. All right? Hopefully, Smoking Joe and
I will.
I'm going.
Hey, where you still?
The club banger in the house. Where you at?
I'm at Angels of Harlem.
Where are you at? Where you at?
I'm at Angels of Harlem. But I'm just covering for somebody right now. Okay, so you know I usually play on Saturday. Right around the corner from the house. I come get that free money any day of the week. Okay? All right, I'll see y'all later. Give me that sweet type of love. Sweet type of love. All right, I'm going, y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Peace out. Good Lord. I just want to say that's kind of.
He says.
Huh?
Did anyone understand two words he said that whole time?
I was just about to mention something. I was about to say this is the reason why I don't have personal conversations with him. That's the way his voice is all the time. When Chubb talks to me, this is what I hear.
What the fuck?
All I know is the last time I said yeah to his ass, I wind up having to send money to New York for a plane ticket coming this way. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? So now I just go like this. Peace out.
Deuces.
All right, well, Chubb wanted to show y'all that he actually got a job spending.
I got the job.
He wanted to show motherfuckers, and somebody threw out in some comments, this nigga too short to reach the turntables. And he wanted to prove that he could do it.
One of his props is a milk crate.
Yeah, he was like, yo, dogs, he standing on his record crates to touch the turntables.
Get up in there. Get up in there.
Oh, I'm in there. All right, so the next thing I wanted to talk about. All right, so this thing right here kind of fucked me up. So you know about the Ghislaine Maxwell bitch, the one that's trafficking all the little girls with Epstein, right? So we weren't allowed to listen to her trial. We weren't allowed to find out any customers she had. They actually have 0 customers on their list for her, and she got 20 years. I don't understand why she got 20 years if she didn't have no customers.
She helped appropriate young girls for Epstein.
Was there any customers for these young girls, or that was the whole thing in the beginning?
I don't understand the term customer.
Like you. Friends like you. Friends like you.
Friends like me.
Yes, that's good friends that don't have no judgment.
He paid them for massages.
Oh, okay.
And
like you.
Him do a little more than.
So, but what I'm saying is, he had an operation going on. Let's not pretend that he didn't have an operation.
No. You're absolutely right. You're right as rain.
So what I'm saying is, since she procured the girls, she had supposedly knowledge of other people, and they never brought that up. It was really what I was trying to say, as saying no customers.
Well, now, apparently, Prince Andrew has made some financial settlements with some of the ladies.
Okay.
And so, you know, whether he's criminally charged or not,
right? Right.
And then if we charge him here and he's over there, how do you prosecute?
You ain't gonna be. That's just gonna be something for the visuals, for people just to feel happy.
They ain't gonna let him go. They're not gonna let him come over here and do time.
No, he'll be waving from the yacht.
Yes.
Well, then, I know, I got it. But you know, not for nothing, we're allowing too much shit going down. These politicians, this government, so far with the feds and a couple of other things they've been doing, they let a lot of shit slide by, man.
Well,
all that shit is gonna get caught up.
I'm sure if you got some ideas how to get him over here, they'll be.
No, I don't mean just him. There's actually other people that are closer that have been involved. I mean, you're gonna tell me that Clinton's been to the fucking Epstein Island 38 times? We're not even gonna have a conversation with him about it?
I understand, but he's not been implicated in any kind of way. Look, just because you associate with the guy,
I get it. I get it. I understand. I understand the way the law is, the way the courts is. What I'm talking about is it's more of how do you say, open.
It's a bad visual. If you're associated with him,
optics. It's the word I was trying to use.
I get it. But just because you associate with him doesn't mean.
Listen, man, I've been talking to Penny, nigga. What's up? Let's get into politics, nigga. Yo, Steve, I'm serious, nigga.
I'm just about drunk enough too.
Oh, what up? Listen. We could put Mike Cock for governor, and Cunt Hunter for vice governor. Yo, nigga, we make up names. What is it? I love boobs. And then we put that shit on the motherfucking ticket.
You love boobs? No.
I love boobs. We just put that. That's our campaign. We love boobs. We're appealing to those who identify as women who love boobs.
How do you know that?
We're for those who identify as men who love boobs. Hetero men who love boobs. And boobs who love boobs. And listen, we're going to campaign with bitches twerking.
Bitches twerking. Oh, it's so horrible that you call them bitches.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. But I mean, we're going to have
how much?
Thoughts twerking. Thoughts? Is that it? Thoughts? I'm old, nigga. I forget what the new term is. We're going to get some ladies to twerk while we're going on tour to the 50 whatever states we got. All right, let me just tell you what my platform is. First of all, my platform is reinforced.
According to Herschel Walker, 52 states.
52?
Yeah, according to Herschel Walker.
I think he's wrong.
Yeah, I think he is too.
But if he wants to go to 52, we go to 52, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know what I mean? Shit. And so my platform is going to be reinforced, right? If you're pro-gun, we're pro-gun. If you're anti-gun, we are anti-gun. Okay? So, if you don't want guns around you, we won't put no guns around you. You want guns around you, we'll have them all up in your face. You know what I'm saying? I told you I want to legalize cocaine. I don't want to give it out in packages like fucking Biden is doing right now. I don't got money for pipes and bullshit. You can get that shit your damn selves. Right? I ain't giving you none of that shit, but we can work some shit out where we can start designated blocks.
Where do I get one of these packages?
You have to call Biden and ask for. I believe it's under the Hunter clan.
Wait, do I have to say act?
No,
No.
you don't have to say ax.
Okay.
But you can ax. You can ax.
You asked it.
So, legalization of you know what I want to stop? I want to stop all the bullshit. I want to stop cops just looking to give people tickets to generate revenue. I want to stop that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If you're speeding above the limit of fucking 10, 15, like you're doing ridiculous, you're getting pulled over. And if you're getting pulled over, you might as well get arrested because you're a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? If you got 5, 10 miles, whatever, maybe even 20, but you're driving with a bunch of people on the highway, it's 20 miles over, my nigga, you're not swerving and acting a dick, leave you the fuck alone. Okay? If a nigga looks suspicious on the corner, he look like he's holding guns. It ain't none of your fucking concern. If you're not worried, post up by him and see how he acts. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hear no more than stop and frisk shit. If you're gonna stop and frisk, you might as well stop and just rub niggas' dicks. Right? We're gonna stop this bullshit. You know, we got too many white people scared the fuck of black motherfuckers. When Joe Behar says, when black people start getting guns, watch the laws change. And I'm wondering when this bitch is gonna open her eyes and see niggas is holding on to more burners than anybody else.
I'm not afraid.
Because you're prepared to bend over and give them everything you got. You're like, fuck that. Here, take this, young man.
Oh, it's disgusting, Mr.
You can have it. It's yours. What you want me to call you? Kunta? I'll call you Kunta. Nah, not me. I'm not going to be nobody's fucking Herb. I'm not going to be nobody's fucking Pog, victim, none of that shit. When I see a motherfucker eyeballing me, I start eyeballing that nigga for what he got. And I swear to God, when motherfuckers see that, they notice that shit. And I start looking at a nigga's pockets, looking for jewelry around his neck. This nigga got here.
So, do you want to talk about weed tonight?
Yay!
I am going to go to my first dispensary on Saturday.
Nice!
With my niece.
Nice!
Recreational. I'm in Michigan, so it's legal for recreational. And I've never been to a dispensary before, so I'm going to go Saturday.
When you go in, Steve, just tell the guys, hey, treat me like I don't know nothing. Show me everything. They'll put on a show for you. But hey, I got one request. Of all the stuff you guys buy, take a picture or two of just the stuff, so you can show us next week on the show.
Yeah, give them all my cash. Just give them all my cash when I walk through the door.
No, you don't. You give them your card. Give them the credit card, nigga. Stop playing.
You know, I don't think they take credit cards.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Cash only.
Yes, cash only.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the federal banking system won't allow that.
Oh, you know what? I'm campaigning on stopping that bullshit.
Now, there you go. Now, there's something to campaign.
You see what I'm saying? That's some bullshit right there.
Finally, I'm going to back you on
You know what? With every denial you get,
that. This
No
is
discriminate.
the one thing I'm going to back you on.
are you not going to back me on protecting your butthole from getting raped, faggot?
I'm not going to get raped.
Yeah, because the willing don't get raped, huh?
We don't get raped.
Fucking guy. I'm not going to get raped. I'm going to be made love to. I swear to God. Listen, if we start doing this politics shit, Steve, we can't get locked up, nigga. You won't survive. You will not make it.
You got the dance, that shower dance video.
Listen. We be in the fucking prison, and you be braiding my hair and shit, and I'll be like, Steve, stop it, man. Act tough, nigga.
I hate that tough.
Smoke. Show us the babies. Talk to us. What's going on?
I was already there.
All right, show us again. God damn, nigga, you got 7 steps to fuck you up, huh? You should have asked me 7 steps ago, nigga. I'm like, God damn. Fuck. Can you throw an extra 7 in for me, my brother, please?
You bitches miss everything.
Well,
hold on, let me bring this up. Let me bring you up.
on her today. That's a Kaya number 1 and Kaya number 2.
What flavors?
It's called a Kaya. I'll figure out the flavors later for the next show.
I knew they just made up names.
Yeah. This one is called a San Diego Dream.
Tell those East Coast people whatever you want.
She's already in there.
Nice.
Starting her adulthood.
Look at that.
I got her. Somebody had it. It was big, so come in here. I gotta start cleaning her out. Get rid of all this little stuff around here. Ripping that out.
When are you gonna show your mom watering those for you?
Huh?
When are you gonna show us your mom watering those plants for us?
Well, she don't water my plants.
Mom,
this is a cereal milk. This is one of those ones that when I started the show was the ones in the cup. So that's where they're at right now. Cereal milk number 1, cereal milk number 2.
I had that before.
Did you like that?
You tried the cereal milk out?
I think I've had that before.
Do you remember if you liked it?
You know what? It's reliable like everything.
That hole is empty for a apple fritter that's coming. I'm just waiting for it to get out of the greenhouse. She can start sunbathing on here. She'll probably be smaller than the other ones, but it is what it is.
All right, that's what it is. Nice. Thank you for showing us. Thank you for throwing those 7 steps back in your room. Yeah. I appreciate that. Me and Steve was talking shit, I know, while you were showing them. But I wanted people to see them, you know what I'm saying?
Take a break.
Go sit down and have a smoke.
No, that's true, man.
And a Pepsi. Smoking.
Yeah, right.
No, Steven. It's sit down, shut the fuck up, and have a Coke and a smile.
No, he's a Pepsi drinker.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but I noticed.
I want to lose some weight. Get some of that cocaine with non-fentanyl in it.
Come on, Joseph. I keep an eye on things.
I keep it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, come on. I'm a
Pepsi-holic.
Yeah.
So what's up with this high capacity mag
magazine law ban there, Mr. Live?
Well, that's about to get dropped, my friend, because the Supreme Court is running around with the tomahawks. Yeah.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Y'all motherfuckers talking about, you don't want motherfuckers to have guns. Eat this dick. You don't want them to have motherfucking bullets and shit. Eat this dick. You don't want them to have a lot of bullets.
There's a load already.
Eat this dick. Right?
All right.
So not only did they go nuts on these motherfucking gun shits, what the deal is with the Supreme Court was on the magazine ban and the assault weapons ban, they threw it back to the lower courts. They told the lower courts, you guys were using a standard that was not significant. What's going on with those lower courts in California is that they use how you say the general feeling of the people, the group of people. They try to do like a consensus of the people in that local area and how it is. If the climate feels like people are against it, then they start leaning in that direction as well. And so what the Supreme Court told them was, listen, stop lollygagging and licking balls and do the job you were fucking paid and brought there to do. You have to look through it with the Constitution. Read the Constitution, understand the Constitution, and then you decide whether it is against it or it goes in flow with it. Not the way you feel, not your emotions, not your morals. You have to use the standard of which this Constitution has been written. That's what it is. So the lower courts, they haven't just directly. What they could have did was they could have just said those lower courts are wrong. We're going to rule because in Heller's decision, like with the assault weapon, in Heller's decision with the concealed carry,
Okay.
Heller had said weapons that are in mass use, if the public has a certain weapon that everybody gravitates to, then that weapon is not to be touched because it is a weapon of the people. You understand? And the main weapon everybody has is the AR-15, the so-called assault rifle. So the lower courts, the Supreme Court threw it back to the lower courts. So they'll have to rehear it and interpret it and then judge it, view it, and then judge it again.
Okay.
So it wasn't just thrown out. But what else? The Supreme Court also. Oh, that was the magazines. They knocked down. We already know we knocked down the concealed carry in New York, and also Monsanto, Bayer, that the Roundup people, the spray Roundup for that's giving people cancer. They went to the Supreme Court and tried to ask the Supreme Court to not make them have to pay the $87 million. Because it was so much, like it was more like we pay $87 million. It's like giving them back all their money.
Yeah, they're bankrupt them probably.
And the Supreme Court was like, "Go fuck yourself," because you sold a shit product. You're fucking responsible, so you have to pay it. So they tried to get the Supreme Court to intervene to make them not have to award the $87 million that the lower courts had judged for the what do they call that? When all those people, what is that? When all the people get together to do the what is it? When I become totally Spanish,
Class action suit.
Yeah.
So
OBB's the winner.
So those cocksuckers are gonna have to pay up. If you use it and you suffered from it, you should get your money. God bless. And and they're moving forward for other shit. You know that the thing with the Roe versus Wade, it's because they're not really explaining it to all of us properly. It makes everybody form different opinions. Like yesterday, my daughter was giving me a little bit of attitude. Like, yo, nobody got it right. And I was like, that has nothing to do with somebody telling you girls that you can and cannot have. What they're saying is that our taxes should not be going to Planned Parenthood in the billions every year for solely just that.
Right.
They're making money. They claim that they're nonprofit, but they're fucking making money. They sell the body parts of the babies.
All right. So instead of doing a one-time abortion, you want to pay welfare for a child for 18 years.
Stephen, why is it that automatically that's the same way all of you guys talk?
It's not.
No. The same thing I said to my cousin. It's about accountability. Let's try that. Let's raise our kids a little bit better. Let's tell our daughters, listen, you don't gotta let every guy come inside you. If you need help, I raise my kids. I help my kids if they need it. Where do they go? Where do they go to that?
Anthony, I agree with all that.
No, I'm just saying, what everybody thinks is that I'm against. It's not that. I don't think that.
I agree with all you have said.
I'm
not in disagreement of that.
I don't disagree with you either. I don't think it should be something.
I would rather pay that one-time fee than 18 years of welfare. That's all I'm saying.
All right, but I get that. I understand that part. I do understand that part. But you know,
disputing your education. I'm not none of that.
I understand that.
Especially at his age.
Not for nothing. Being that I was.
Accountability. I get all that.
But what I think is this. I get that. All right, so it's true. But it's not that we're trying to say that abortions. We're not trying to say that. We're not trying to do that. And I get what you're saying, because even if the women have to pay for their own abortions, the ones that don't will have their children, and it's assumed that those children, a percentage of those children might become a burden.
There's going to be a percentage, no matter what. So I'm just saying, give them an option.
You don't know until you see how the hardware is wired, you know.
Isn't the option supposed to be discussed with everybody in their state?
Well,
so we sit back, and this is the problem. We sit back and allow these politicians to be like, oh, we're going to pass this law. It's going to be illegal for the SNAP. And if a group of the state, half of the people, more than half of the people, are out there talking about, no, you have to change this. You have to make it where it's accessible. This is bullshit to make it legal. You think the state's going to be like, well, we're not listening to them? No. That's why you think I went to the fucking Tallahassee to go march? Because if they was talking about taking away rights, I wanted to go out there and march and be like, yo, I don't want that to happen, so they can see my face, hear my voice. And as I try to vote, I want to look at all the decisions and options and the people I'm trying to pick to make those things happen. I call my politicians. I do the things I write. I write emails to them, which they may not read, but regardless, 1 million emails will go in their goddamn email, and they have to have it recorded. No, they're hearing from the people. Everybody's crying and screaming about the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court just said we as the government have no right to force everybody in the states to follow what we want you to do. You guys should be fucking telling your state capitals, your state politicians exactly what you want. When my daughter said it needs to be available, I said, fine. I want it available. If somebody needs it, why should they have to go through some wildness? Of course, nobody wants that. The only thing I was saying was it's good the government is saying we are relinquishing power from something we told you have to do. And maybe they'll do that more. That's what the want is. That's what the happiness is about in my era, in my area, is that they look at it like, yo, you guys as the federal government have overstepped your reach. And so now if you recognize that in such a big issue, you're going to start going down all the other issues and start working your ways down to give us back the rights that we should actually have. That's where it came from me. It had nothing to do about kids and women. I understand we're going to have a percentage of kids that we're going to have to pay for. Who's to say that it's going to be more after this decision or less? We don't even know. Hasn't even been a month. We have no information on it. But everybody's going crazy, so we can't have conversations. So I just get excited when people start saying, "Oh, you think that the girl should have a rapist child?" I go, you know what? A rapist child was my brother, and I love that motherfucker. And that nigga has raised his family optimally. You know what I'm saying? And so when someone go, "Oh, well, what about an abused relationship?" My dad used to beat my mom to the point where my mom saw me when I was a teenager hitting puberty. She's like, "I hate you because you look like him." But I ain't did nothing that bad. I haven't done nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? So there's value in every single child. There's got to be value in our options. I mean, in our decisions. So, I mean, as a people, should we just pass these girls to the side? Hell no. Nigga, it's none of my business right now, but somebody close to my daughter is in that situation. And I was, instead of being like, "Oh, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say that," I was like, I just want to make sure that she's happy with whatever she wants. And if she needs anything, a hug, a fucking meal, want to do a family meal together, just so we don't talk about nothing but fun shit. So she actually came over. We sat down, and that's when we got one of the girls to drink some moonshine, and that was the end of her party. You know what I'm saying? She took a shot of moonshine and it was all over. But the other one was made to felt loved and reassured that whatever she wants to do, without us knowing that we know what's going on. So not everybody's. We're not all assholes. I think it's just that we get excited when we want to conversate and try to push our opinions. And after that, we don't settle it down and then start looking at each other the right way. And I think that's something that this whole country needs to do. Instead of going crazy and being like, "Oh, taking my rights," we should be like, "Yo, listen, what are the steps that we are actually going to take so that the women don't feel like their rights were taken?" Let's stop talking about everything else. Let's start talking about what are the actions we are going to take. The money we take away from Planned Parenthood, what are we going to put that money to that can help those women? You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying take it away. It's not theirs. Fuck them. They're making poor decisions. No. I'm saying take it away from this one group because I don't like really a lot of shit that they're promoting. They're not promoting family. They're promoting abortions. How about putting it to a clinic that promotes family, that promotes adoption, and has abortions? Safe abortions. And we shouldn't allow any of the states, if their citizens, if more of the citizens feel like they don't want them to ban it, we should not allow states to ban them in their states. There should always be some way of access. It should not be that you just be like outright someone's going to be a criminal. That's when you're going to do harm. That's ignorant. That's just being completely stupid. We need to meet. We need to have a medium. They were talking about, I think in New York City, that they're going to start sending counselors to aggressive calls, like what are the domestic violence? They want to send counselors instead of cops to domestic abuses. And so the concept with that thinking is that somebody that they can talk to that will be in their best interest would make the people less violent and feel more secure, right? Now, listen, what I'm saying is, it may not be that way. I get it. But I'm saying this is their thought process, right? That's the thought process. Why can't we have that same thought process for pregnant women? Have somebody there to be there for them. Not to try to be like, you need to be a mother, or you need to, for all the options, without any judgment. You see what I'm saying?
But I don't think you're people like DeSantis or Kemp.
Yeah, but he can't be the person. On that matter, he can't be the person that makes the decision like that. He can be the governor. He can be the one that signs it. But if the people are like, "No, this is bullshit," you can't do that. We all have daughters. We can't have our daughters wanting to do shit in the dark. That's going to cause problems. And believe me, Steve, as much as everybody be like, oh, you can't, yes, you can stop them. Just like you can stop the police from being violent on you. When you are 30 niggas with guns and they're 30 cops with guns, those niggas don't come disrespectful. They come with a conversation. Okay? It's the same thing with the politicians. If you have numbers and you're telling them, listen, we're not having this bullshit. People get these little groups together so quick. Moms demand action. Moms this. Those are the groups that all should be involved. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that there's always access. There's always something, a form of help. And we can't keep saying that we can't get people to agree, Steve, when we're talking about everybody needs to unarm because we're so sophisticated. Okay? If we ain't sophisticated enough to make decisions like this that are commonsensical, how the fuck you think we're going to give up our guns and make decisions together? Come on.
Oh.
Listen, not for nothing, as a man who has raised other people's children, as a man who's put in his time and his efforts into other people's kids, I ain't got no problem with that shit at all. To me, it pays dividends because every one of those kids always tell me how much they care for me and love me. You see what I'm saying? It benefits me in every way. So listen, bitches, if y'all want to have babies and you just don't want them, just make sure I get the insurance, the income tax. Just give me the income tax, they mine. I'll take them. Fuck it. Every single one that's been around me has always been good. And even the ones I tried to poison, they've been good. You think? What else? What about this Donald Trump beating up the Secret Service? Did you think that nigga was that wild? I just thought that maybe he tried to grab him by the pussy.
I like what one of the Secret Service says. His girth would not allow him to do something like that.
His what?
His girth.
His girth. Let me ask you a question. How's he gonna lunge forward with that big old pot belly?
Yeah. He couldn't get over the seat.
But I'm like, you know what? I could believe it if they would have been like he was trying to grab him by the pussy, Steve. I'd have been like, that sound like Trump. That nigga ain't grabbing pussy, boy. He's a wild one. That Trumpy bear.
All right. Oh.
So, Steve, you been on the boat yet?
Which boat is that?
Any boat for you to go out fishing and smoke and enjoy?
No, I have not been out.
God damn it! That was you. That's what you wanted to go do. Go crack the morning.
Well, I took the motor into the shop, and apparently the damage was a little more extensive than what they could do. So I took it out of that shop and took it to another shop.
Okay.
And so when I go back up there in a month, I'll see what we got. But you know, after 3 years, the Mickey and Minnie Mouse had built a very nice home in the engine, and they chewed up a bunch of wires.
Bastards.
Yeah, and they said the carburetor was froze up and wouldn't work, and that they could not find a new carburetor for it. That Mercury had quit building them, and I'm like, you know, in the world of the internet, there's a carburetor out there somewhere.
There's a motor just like this.
What kind of car is it?
That everything else the shit that don't work on mine works on theirs, and the shit that works on mine don't work on theirs.
Exactly.
What kind of car is it?
It's not a car. It's a 25 horse Mercury outboard motor.
The motor's for the back of the boat.
The boat.
Oh.
Steve, when you come back this way and they don't tend to it and they have a problem, we'll send Penny on that shit. You know, Penny can find.
You guys gonna do a Miami Vice type of style D420 show? You gonna get the boat? You and that live, Chubb, OBB, and at live.
Of course.
Chubb and Target.
But Steve Stone is gonna have to wear a shoulder holster pistol. You know what I'm saying? The same one that Crockett had. I got that joint. He got to rock that shit.
Right.
You my sidekick. I'm Tubbs.
Yeah.
Tubbs was the black nigga, right? Yeah, that's me. You my sidekick.
Wait, black nigger, is there another color?
Yeah, that white nigga. That Spanish nigga. That fucking Chinese nigga right there. Look at that Japanese nigga right there. Look at that sumo nigga right there. I'm saying you keep thinking that the word nigga means one race. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. All of us is niggas, nigga. I've been hit by billy clubs, nigga. I know what it is. And Steve, don't get it fucked up because I'll hit you with a billy club, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I try to tell everybody. I've been like, listen, when you hear a nigga say, yo, nigga, just if you're a man or a woman, turn around and look, bitch. Because I'm probably talking to you. You know what I'm saying? My daughter laughs all the time. Kind of be like, yeah, that nigga's serious too.
Yeah. All right. I gotta go.
So Stevie, when you coming back this way?
I should be home by the 4th or the 5th. I should be home by the holiday or a little later.
Okay.
He'd be there next Thursday.
Yeah, I'm retired.
Yeah. You retired again?
Again, yeah.
Again, yeah. See,
Right.
this is why I call Steve a nigga. Because the nigga gotta work. See, white men retire and they stay retired. This nigga need to work. You know what I'm saying? And sure, they sure slave him the fuck out too. Pay your reparations, Steven. Pay your reparations.
Joe, on a Sunday, my district manager came in to run the store, and he came in, and within 15 minutes I was clocking out, and I looked over at him, and I had the keys in my hand, and I go, "Hey, I'm clocking out for lunch, and I'm never coming back." And I put the keys down on the sandwich counter and walked out.
I'm clocking out for lunch, and I'm not coming back.
See, you were supposed to plan that better. You were supposed to have Penny make you a T-shirt that on the back said "fuck off" as you walked away.
That's funny. That was kind of like that.
That'd have been great. Steve. You'd have been like, "Wait a minute, oh, that's fucked up."
That was kind of like remind me of the Harlem's Night when that white guy was calling his wife, "Hey, baby, I ain't coming home."
Sunshine, pussy, for that sunshine. Pussy's so good at sunshine.
Who's the football player that took his jersey off in the middle of the game and quit? I should have been like him. Took my shirt off in the middle of the restaurant and walked out.
I am done. I'm done. And grab some cream cheese and smear it on your nipples. I'm done.
A bagel on each.
Nah,
bagel.
Yo, man, right in his face. Man, I'm done, nigga. He's standing there with shit in his face. He's standing looking at you with shit in his face.
I'm out.
I'm out, bitch. All right. Yo, smoke. What you doing? Where you at? Where you at tonight? Where you at?
Tonight I'm on KNYO. Pull up. I'm on www.knyo.org. 10 p.m. West Coast time, 1 a.m. East Coast time. And I'll be on for 3 hours. And boom. Saturday I'm going to be throwing down at Thirsty Axe. And that's going to be cool. Monday, 4th of July, I'll be up in Fort Bragg. We'll probably go, or I think we're going to go live on KNYO for 4th of July.
Oh, okay.
Fort Bragg, 4th of July, awesome.
Fort Bragg, California. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's what it that. And definitely gonna be celebrating. So
You're gonna have a little more enthusiasm than that, right? You're gonna be a little more energized. You're gonna be a little more energized, right? When you're doing
yeah,
that.
I won't be this high.
I'm just saying, because you're like, I'm a big for
A
my.
smaller version, smoke flower most of the day.
Oh,
Yeah,
guess what?
I've been blasting on this vanilla kush and it's got me pretty fucking twisted.
All right, you ain't gotta keep rubbing it in our faces, my dude. We ain't smoking on none of that shit, my dude. Hey, Steven, I got a video. I got a video of I got a video of Canada. Is it looking like this?
No, not my not where I'm at.
Look at this. Vancouver?
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
No,
She look like here, bro.
Mr. Live. That's more people than I saw in 2 weeks.
God damn. Nice. Then you're in the great part.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was out in the wilderness.
Yeah, Mr. Live. There was one day I didn't see a soul, not a soul the whole day.
Oh my God, how nice is that shit, bro?
Yeah.
Shit make my mouth water, nigga. I'm like, damn, I grab all my weed and my cigars and go sit out in that bitch. Damn.
I saw a beaver in town. In downtown. I saw him run out from under my truck.
Oh, was it a lizard, a lot lizard?
No. It was a real.
Oh, a real beaver.
Four-legged, fat, waddling, heading for the harbor.
With a flappy tail like this.
Wrong beaver, Smokey. Wrong beaver. Stop beating off, Smoke. We're talking about a different beaver. Damn it. Well, Steven, have fun. Enjoy yourself.
All right, thanks.
I can't wait to see you when you get back.
Yes, sir. Next Thursday night, I'm going to be down to your house to do the show.
I got nice drinks.
Since I'm not working, I should be there to do the show, right?
Yep, right. Then we get fucked up. Beautiful.
Right.
Beautiful.
I can do that.
All righty, so let's get up out of here. Let me do the outro. All right, let's get up out of here. It's your boy Ant Live, Steve Stoner, Smoking Joe, Chuck Dog. I didn't get to mute him. I'm all pissed off.
You didn't have to.
I know. I should have muted his ass, but I was like, we couldn't fucking hear it anyway. Couldn't hear a fucking thing. But Chuck Dog is tall enough to touch the turntables. He's also got a job. I don't know why you keep playing him like he broke. Right? And he's doing his thing. All right, let's get up out of here. All night long. All right, we out of here. Peace.
The D420 Show is sponsored in part by Wine V Incorporated, clothing line and barbershops.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the family. I'm your doctor when you need, want some coke, have some weed. You know me,
I could have had a different drink.
Your boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man.
Fueled by Ant Live Comedy, powered and directed by Ant Live Comedy. Humor added by Ant Live Comedy. We'd like to thank all our friends and our fans all across the world who's been listening to us on the blogtalkradio.com/It's the D420 Show. Also watching us up on YouTube.com/The D420 Show. Thanks, y'all. Bud, peace, and happiness.